Hi friends, I welcome you to the very first class on Selenium. Now let's discuss what is Selenium all about. The very first thing we need to understand what is a automation testing all about. Then we'll talk about what is a Selenium. But the primary part you need to know what is an automation testing is. As discussed in my promo, I said earlier, this course is for everyone. If you are having a prior knowledge on automation, if you have worked on QTP earlier or any other automation testing tool earlier, you can skip this content, go ahead and just directly start with installation of Selenium or configuration of Selenium. If you are new to IT or if you are very first time having a look on Selenium, then this is the place where we need to start from. Okay, so let's begin. Before talking about Selenium, I want to give you a brief introduction on what exactly the automation testing is. Then we'll think like why Selenium, why QTP, why Rational Robo. That we'll think later on. But the very first point what we need to discuss is why automation testing. Before talking about why automation testing, we need to talk what is an automation testing. What is an automation? Let us discuss about that before going ahead. What is automation? Simple. Leave about the testing. Automation is nothing but whenever a human activities are automated, whatever the reason it may be, whenever the human activities are automated by some external force, it may be a tool or any other activity. So that's called automation. So we'll implement the same thing in the testing also. Whenever the manual testing is occupied or whenever the manual testing is covered by some tool, so that's called automation testing. Earlier, all the manual activities we do it manually. Now the tool will do it. As simple as that. That is what automation. But everyone, if I ask you a question, what is an automation? You people directly answer that executing the test cases using automation tool. That's perfectly true. But if you go in depth, the what is the original meaning of what is an automation testing? Let's have a look on this. For that, first we need to have an idea on manual testing. I hope here who are watching these videos have a good knowledge on manual testing. So let's start with that. So if it is a manual testing, we are going to perform these three activities manually. Performing the user operation, in a sense, step description what we have in the test cases that directly we are going to process that on the application. In a sense, if you take a simple example of a Gmail login, if we are testing it manually, as a manual tester, you are going to write the username, you are going to write the password, you are going to click on sign in button. You are going to perform the activity manually in the manual testing. Next, not only the user operations, what you are trying to do on the application, you are going to watch the actual behavior of the application. Watching actual behavior of an application. Not only watching the actual behavior of an application, you will be providing the status to it as a particular event is pass or fail. So these three activities will be automated, means by using some tool. I'm not specifying what are the tool it is, I'm just generalizing it. By using some tools, it may be QTP, it may be Silk, it may be Rational Robo, or it may be your Selenium. By using some tools, whenever we perform these three activities, that's nothing but automation testing. Means first we are going to give all the instructions to the tool, like what is a username, what is a password, where should it click, after clicking it what should it do. All the instructions we are going to give the tool and we are going to run the test. It's going to perform the user operation. Tool is going to watch the actual behavior. Directly it will say pass or fail. Directly it will report, sorry, directly it will generate the reports. This is what the actual difference between manual and automation testing. Now I guess you people are having a clear idea what exactly the automation testing is.